It's time for Outdoors in the Valley with your host, Jim Dugan on WJER. Outdoors in the Valley is brought to you by TMK Valley Propane in Bakersville. When looking for a reliable local propane provider, trust TMK Valley Propane. Affordable, friendly, professional, all the way with TMK. Outdoors in the Valley is coming up next.
Warmer days are ahead, and that means plenty of memories will be made outside in the coming months. Now's the time to think propane. Trust TMK Valley Propane to take care of all of your heating needs. Propane is not only good in the winter, it can power barbecue grills, outdoor fireplaces, water heaters, and don't forget about that pool. Don't wait until you're ready to use those spring and summer appliances to get propane installed. Call TMK Valley Propane today at 330-897-3911 and get set up today.
Good morning, I'm Jim Dugan, and this is Outdoors in the Valley on WJER. On today's show, a hunting update on spring turkey season, how local farmers are doing with their spring planting, details on how local high school students can make a difference by joining a statewide conservation group. Dover's community garden needs volunteers willing to roll up their sleeves, and how you can test your garden's pH and why it's important. Thanks for stopping by. Tuscarawas County continues to be one of the top 10 counties for turkey hunting this year. For another week, Tuscarawas County is third in the state for spring wild turkey hunting with 356 birds bagged. 12,755 wild turkeys have been harvested as of last Sunday. That's more than 3,400 for the same time last spring. Muskingum County has the most birds harvested with 368. Coshocton County came in at number 6 with 323. Guernsey is ninth with 308. Over 48,000 spring turkey hunting permits have been issued. One bearded turkey is the season limit. The local hunt runs until May 21st. It's crunch time for area farmers to get their crops in. Local farmers are pulling out all the stops to stay about on track for spring planting. County Extension Agent Chris Zoller is seeing many just a little behind due to weather issues.
Overall, the percentage of planted crops is pretty low right now. We've been dealing with a lot of wet weather, cooler soil temperatures. All those factors are putting things a little bit behind. Depending upon who you talk to, we would say we're close to being on schedule, but maybe leaning towards that getting behind schedule.
Here's a chance for local high school students interested in conservation to make a real difference. Ohio's Conservation Teen Advisory Council is looking for members. Students in grades 9 through 12 are eligible. Those selected will actually work on outdoor project development along with exploring various career opportunities. William Armbruster with the Department of Natural Resources tells us,
we meet once a month, shadowing a different division of the Department of Natural Resources. So the students really get some hands-on time learning about the environmental and conservation space. We're looking for all kinds of students. We want to kind of expand this program and get a really diverse group of students into the program so we can expose as many as possible to the work that we do here.
Interested students can apply online through a link at the DNR's website until June 20th. Dover Community Garden is looking for volunteers who like to plant. If you are willing to donate a little time and enjoy gardening, Dover Community Garden can use you. The trade-off is some of the freshest homegrown produce you could ever want, and it's free. Everyone is welcome and help is really needed, says Erica Van Pelt.
This really is a community garden. We want it to be inclusive. We want all people to feel welcome, families, individuals, whoever wants to come down, like scouting troops or church youth groups or anyone really to come down.
For information on workdays, organizational meetings, donating garden tools, or to volunteer, give Renee a call.
You can get involved by contacting us on social media through the Dover Community Garden Facebook page or by stopping into Missions Cafe.
Dover Community Garden began 7 years ago on land donated by the city. It is located on Canal Street off East Front near the boat dock at Dover Canal Park. With many of us getting ready to put in gardens, consider doing a soil test before you start planting. If your past gardens have been disappointing, you could have a pH problem. Plants need proper soil pH levels to thrive. If the pH is out of whack, plants will not absorb the nutrients they need. Since every plant is different, start by learning their pH range. For example, tomatoes like a pH of 6.2 to 6.8. pH is the acidity or alkalinity measured on a 14-point scale, with 7 being neutral. Numbers below 7 are acidic, while those above 7 are alkaline. Testing your garden's pH is easy, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do it. You can pick up test strip kits or even an electronic meter at nurseries, garden centers, or online. Follow the directions. You will be looking for a color change on the test strip to match with a chart to find what the pH is. If you need to lower your pH, work some elemental sulfur into your soil. Add ground limestone to raise your pH. That's this week's show. We would like to hear from you. Contact us at wjer@wjer.com. Miss an episode of the show? Check out the video section at wjer.com. Until next week, I'm WJER outdoor correspondent Jim Dugan. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks for listening to Outdoors in the Valley with your host Jim Dugan on WJER. Brought to you weekly by TMK Valley Propane in Bakersville. Online at tmkvalleypropane.com.